Within just a 5-minute stretch of a game, players are more focused and exhausted than in any 1 hour of practice. Herein lies the shortcut to greatness. The greatest become the greatest by not differentiating between practices and games. Players should put as much effort into a simple drill as they put into the last minute of a championship game.
This is a reminder. 2 minutes until live stream begins. This is a
Yeah, what up? What's up? How you guys doing, man? Hey, here with you guys on this Friday evening, about to head up to the Hopla camp myself. I see that Noah Massa says he's already there at Jefferson Academy. Again, it starts at 6 o'clock, goes through 9 o'clock. All right, it's a long clinic, but I think the first 30 minutes is just him shooting, so you get to chill. All right, but then they do a lot of drills like form shooting stuff, footwork stuff, how you step into it, coming off curls. Just want to prepare you guys. Then it's like group shooting, coming off of screens and things like that. But it's just like how you prepare your shot every step along the way. And yeah, you're just supposed to be super inspired by it. All right, so get ready to be inspired. I have not seen Hopla in about maybe like 10 years. I don't know. Maybe. Sounds about right. I haven't even been back to Colorado in about a decade. It's crazy. Yo, time flies, man. A decade? Man, I haven't been here since I was like, 12? I'm only 22 years old. So yeah, it's been a while. Anyways, let's see if I've covered everything. Again, we have the Dave Hopla shooting clinic coming up here in a second. Again, super excited. Maybe I can give him a coin to give to whoever does the best out of the entire camp. Maybe you can give like the Camper of the Day award a coin. I don't know. Maybe. All right, we'll see. Talked about this one last time, all right, with all the teams. And then we have our Memorial Day, all right? Our Memorial Day tournament. All right? The games are listed on our site by link. All right, so make sure you guys watch the link. Now, if you have a computer, like I have a computer, it's super easy to see. But if you have a phone, it's kind of hard. All right, what's up, Connor Rush? All right, so I can't show you from the phone's view. Like I can show you from the actual desktop computer, which I don't think any kids have ever used beside for like playing an online game. Like if you're a gamer, you know what a computer is. All right, it has a whole bunch of flashing lights. All right, that's what computers are these days. And it has a keyboard. A keyboard is this thing. All right, A keyboard is this, and it's not this. This keyboard is too small. So this screen is too small. This thing right here, it's huge. And then I mean, like, as opposed to like, like a whole screen. Yeah, man, you can have like a whole freaking screen. Like, this is a screen. All right. So if you kids don't understand that world, it's because you aren't a gamer. I'm not a gamer, but I am an adult and I have a desktop computer. So if you have a desktop computer, this is what it looks like. So from our website, 50allstars.com, all I can do is just post it on our page right here. All right, this is our section. If I put it any higher, you wouldn't see how to subscribe to our section, but it's going to be right there. If you click on it, it brings it up and it has our schedule. And apparently that team just died. Whoever that team was just died. But yes, all right, it says boys 4th through 5th grade. So on an actual like computer, it would be like this small. On like a phone, sorry. On the phone, it would be this small. So if you have a phone, you would have to like touch the screen. So this is a touch now. And you would touch and then scroll that way to see like what the grades are. So you kind of have to like go back and forth. And then like to see like what you're like looking at, it would be like right here. So this is pool A, pool B, seed 1, 2, 3, something like that, right? And based on how you finish is where you're going to finish right here. So we don't kind of like know where we're going to play on those days because we don't know when we're going to finish. We can't just assume that we're going to lose or win. But we do know where we play the first day, and that is as team 1. All right, so as team 1, we're going to play at 10 o'clock. And again, if you scroll a little bit that way, it's at Westminster. But now, again, I have a desktop, so I can see the whole thing. All right, so we play at 10 o'clock, and we play at 11 o'clock. All right, and it's back-to-back on back-to-back courts right there. All right, and then it looks like we won't play again that entire day. Then the following day, we will either play, and when I say 4th and 5th, I mean like our 1st through 6th. Like basically everybody. Minecraft, we're always not going to be there for 3 weeks. I know, man. Don't cry too much. So yes, if you play on Sunday, when you play on Sunday, everyone plays at some time or other. We either play at 1, 2, or 3. So either 10, 11, or 12. And the better that we do, the more that we get to sleep in. It looks like, kind of. No. Yeah, basically, I guess. Yeah, since we're on the A one. All right, and if we keep winning, then we keep playing. Like at possibly 3 or 4 o'clock. So you have one game at 10, 11, or 12, and then maybe play at the 4 o'clock or at the 1 o'clock time, and then so either play 10, 11, 12, or play at 1 and 2, 1 at R2, and then play R3 at 4. So if we keep playing, that's how it goes. Now, for the varsity, again, this is not for just 4th and 5th. This is for our 1st through 6th, is everyone included. Now, for our varsity, we scroll all the way down to right here. Boys high school. Now, this doesn't include just our high school because we don't have that, so it includes our 7th through varsity. All right, so everyone above 6th grade. Maybe someone like Noah, if you're like in the middle, you're like right in the middle, you can play for both teams easily. You guys will play at, let's see, your team 3 in this one right here. You would play at 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, so 11 and 1. But now, unlike the other bracket, your games don't depend on wins or losses. You guys already know your schedule for Sunday. So your schedule for Sunday is still team 3. You guys will play at 10 and at 1. So you'll play at 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock at Westminster on Saturday, and then play at 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock on Sunday. And that's about it. All right, so make sure you guys know about the tournament games. Make sure you guys show up at least 30 minutes before. All right, they'll be on back-to-back courts, so I can kind of just do both games, or maybe we can have Derek coach one if he happens to be there. All right, what up, Kieran and Declan Louth? All right, So that's the Memorial Day tournament. Make sure you guys, again, sign up for that so we know that you're showing up. So we have enough. Okay. And that's it. All right. That's all that I'll talk about for that kind of stuff. So let's start the show. All right. Again, I'll be there early, of course. But probably only maybe 20 minutes early. So I'll be there around 5:40. All right. I've been watching Dave Hopper since I was 11 years old, maybe. Yeah, and I don't know, I was trying to think of it. I think he's maybe 65 years old now. I'm not sure, 60 something, and that means I've known him since he was my age. That means when he was doing all that crazy stuff, before he got famous, everyone in basketball places knew who he was, but it wasn't like he was famous. It wasn't like the NBA knew who he was. And he was so energetic, and it's crazy to think that he was the age that I am now, because I feel so old now, man. And that was the beginning of his career. So who knows where I'm going from here? I don't know, man. Maybe I'll be the next Dave Hopler. I like people that shoot and videos and just for fun, on the side of games, and they're yeah, he made it, and then they do a weird shot, and you can tell that person can't play basketball. They're yeah, shoot that ball, Curry. Shoot that ball. They are hilarious. It's amazing. 3-pointer. 3. Yeah. Like that. It is amazing. You can tell bad basketball players just from how they cheer while watching basketball. It's awesome. All right. It's one of my favorite things. What's up, Gavin Witt? All right. Moving on. We got our quote of the day. Let's watch it. Quote of the day is, live as though it's impossible to fail. All right. Now, I do not recommend this for your more extreme activities, like jumping off of a building. Okay. You can fail at that. Okay. That's dumb. So if there's any roids out there thinking just to screw my saying up, let me just say this stupid thing. No. Okay. That is not what this means. God. Anyways, live as though it's impossible to fail. Absolutely. All right. Don't even think about the possibility of failing, basically. Just be dude, I'm going to do this, because it's when we hesitate and when we doubt ourselves that we're at our most susceptible and vulnerable, and that's when we actually do fail. All right. You don't want that. What up, Austin? Yo. All right. So don't just dig a hole for yourself at the outset of the fight. I mean, don't just start off by going, well, looks like I'm gonna lose. I mean, chances are that's what's gonna make you lose. All right, Gavin, you should post a short of a 360 of your blue head. It would bring in views. Ah, man, Connor Rush has all the algorithms down pat. He does have a video that has a zillion views, and by a zillion I mean thousands with a TH plus some other letters that I don't remember. All right. Live as though it's impossible to fail. I do believe that the mind is it's the most amazing thing. There are some things on earth that we don't understand yet. All right. There are some things in outer space that we don't understand yet. All right. But 3 of them are these. All right. One is, I don't know how to say it, or even which order it's in, but they say that the ground, the world underneath the water, we know less about that than we do about the universe above us that is ever expanding, even though we have never seen it all. So even though we're here on Earth and the universe is enormously bigger, right here on Earth, underneath our own ocean, we don't know anything about it because it's just too vast and too hard to explore. Yet the universe is so big that in a million lifetimes, we couldn't explore a millionth of it. What's bigger than that, so the ocean is here, right? The ocean. And then there's the universe. We know nothing about the ocean, know nothing about the universe, but we also know nothing about our own minds. It's among the same depths of all of that stuff. We know nothing about it. And I think that as we discover a little bit more, we're going to realize that the power of our thoughts weigh a lot more heavily than we thought that they once did. There was a time when we didn't know that like sneezing, "Hachoo!" made other people sick. We didn't get it. We were cavemen. We were 11th century weirdos, okay? We didn't understand that me sneezing made that person sick. We kind of had hints. All right? With this positive thinking, we kind of have hints. We don't know exactly how it works because we are still very, very stupid cavemen. But if you can live as though it's impossible to fail, there's a huge chance that it's just unexplainable right now, where it may end up being a lot more impossible to actually fail. So I don't know why, but I say just live your life this way and to continue on as if you were definitely going to succeed. Don't live with that doubt along every step of the way. You're going to go too slow. Because again, if I made it a guarantee that you would make the NBA, if you did this book, it's a guarantee that you make the NBA. Like, I have some contacts in the NBA. Would you do it? Yeah, you would, but now you're not. All right? And you can say that about even smaller things, like asking out a girl, right? Yeah, you're going to walk up to her like, hello, Bethany. You're going to walk up super nervous because you're not sure if she's going to say yes. So she'll probably say no because you look like, like you were scared. I don't know. Now she's scared. But if you walked up to her like she's definitely going to say yes and be like, because you knew that she was your wife in the future because you saw like a crystal ball and you were like, Bethany, hey, let's go on a date. She'd be like, no, you're a creep. No, I'm joking. No, then she'll be like, yes, because you have so much confidence, right? So this is a big thing. All right. So please, guys, stop thinking like, what if I fail? Start thinking like, well, what if I succeed? And you might only be succeeding because you went absolutely flat out 100 miles an hour at doing what you love in life. That might be the only reason that you succeeded. So you might as well do that. Don't go half-ass until you realize, do I have a chance? Oh, maybe not. Dude, just go for it. Go for it in life. All right. Let's see. It's under my dad's profile because before I got YouTube for homework. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right. Anyways, let's move on. We got our workout stuff. Let's finish with that. Let's go with our Let's go with our story of the day. You have to do something in your life that is honorable and not cowardly if you are to live in peace with yourself. All right, you have to do something with your life that is honorable and not cowardly. All right, if you are to like live with yourself, right? All right, I do believe that one. The honorable way to see things, the honorable. So you have to do something that is honorable. I mean, like, that is exactly how I've always seen basketball, which is like so weird to say. I owe everything that I have in life to basketball. And I know it's just a sport, but like I tell you guys all the time, it's just school. It's just being a doctor. It's just whatever. I mean, like, everything is just whatever, except for the doctor one. The doctor one's, that's a big one. But most things are just money, just whatever, just a car salesman, just a banker. It doesn't really like matter unless it matters to you. But this is what matters to me. And to show my honor, I always wanted to play the game as if I were willing to die. And that's how I always played basketball. So I thought that it was honorable when you, like, after the game, you could shake someone's hand and look him straight in the eye. No matter what he did to you during the game. That was honorable. It's honorable to be down by like 50 points and keep playing hard. Finley's dad just wrote me today, told me that She's getting recruited by a lot of coaches. She's a seventh grader playing in the 17-year-old division for girls, and she's playing in the top 25 like teams in the country. And sometimes they get like beat, and sometimes there's so many coaches watching, and then so many times like she's starting the games and like being the team's leading scorer by playing, what is that, 5 years up, 4 or 5 years up, and against top 25 teams, right? And a lot of coaches, they always talk about her composure. They're like, wow, she's so composed. And her dad said, well, that's because of 50 All-Stars playing her against 12th grade boys when she was in 5th grade or 6th grade, and then making her like coach her own team of younger kids when she was in 4th grade, making her play an entire like season with her her weak hand, an entire season with her weak hand, that she doesn't really get rattled anymore. I believe that we helped with that, but I believe that she was just like that. But I believe that you can make yourself like that. You can definitely make yourself like that. So you do that, again, you do that by like trying to do the things that actually mean a great deal to yourself. And if they do mean something, then take it seriously. Don't just like relieve the pressure from yourself during practice by just like laughing about it. I mean, like, if you really care about something, don't laugh about it. Like, if you have a kid out there and you care about your kid, and your kid comes to you with something serious, don't laugh at them. That's not nice, right? Of course you would take what they had to say seriously because you like love them, right? Well, if you care about basketball, you wouldn't laugh at it. So like take it seriously and like have some fun with it like that, where it's like where it matters, and that's the honor that I see in that. All right? And you don't do anything with like fear, right? It says honor with not fear. All right? And you shouldn't like revolve your whole life around like what you're afraid of, and what you're afraid of here, what you're afraid of there, and have that dictate the direction that you're going. You should go after that which makes you come alive. Like, why did you turn left versus going right? If you're like, well, because on the right-hand side it was scary. No, that shouldn't be the reason. It should be like, well, because left is where I want to go. That's why I went there. So it's the reason behind what you do. All right. So again, the saying goes, you have to do something in your life that is honorable and not cowardly if you are to live in peace with yourself. So when you make these choices in life, are you making them because you fear something, or are you making them because you have a passion for something else? All right. And it might be the same choice, it may not be, but make sure that you're making it for the right reasons. All right. And again, like, if you don't do that, you're gonna always regret. You won't be at peace with yourself. All right. So try to understand that now. And again, don't make decisions because you fear one thing or the other. Make the decision because you love the one thing or the other. All right. No matter what those decisions are in life, make sure that you're making them for the right reasons. Because I think that that's what's important, man. And you're gonna miss out on so much in life if you don't do that. So heads up for that coming up in life. My dad was saying I have multiple videos that reach over 10,000. Yeah, right, dude. You're not popular, man. You're not popular. All right. Let's move on. Let's get to our trivia question real quick. Today's trivia question is about Dave Hopla. How do you spell it? I'm just joking. No, that is not the trivia question. The trivia question today is, I pressed the random button. I saw it come up. All right. Here's the question. We still have a chance. There's still a chance for Finn Kaufman to lose this thing. I believe, what is the month? It's May. So there's 31 days in this month. There's 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. There's 5 more days. I believe. I'm pretty sure. 5 more days to win this thing. So even if Finn wins today, you can still tie him for Kiernan. All right. So good luck with this. All right. Who was the first player? I don't know if it's first and only. I think it's the first. Yeah, I think that there was another player recently. But who was the first player to be named NBA MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and NBA Finals MVP in the same year? That's the question. Good luck. Who became the first player to be named NBA MVP? That's a lot of acronyms right there. NBA MVP, the DPOY of the NBA, and the FMVP of the NBA all in the same year again. That's who became the first player to be named the NBA Most Valuable Player, the Defensive Player of the Year, and the NBA Finals Most Valuable Player in the same year. Taking out the acronyms, of course. Who is this player? I'll give you a hint. It is a man. It was not a female. It is a man. Another hint. This guy is he's tall, but he could just be like relatively tall compared to NBA players, or maybe just compared to you. He was in the NBA. That's another hint. Anybody at any point in time. Again, the question is, who became the first player to be named? You guys always complain that you guys aren't first, or that like maybe Finn's cheating. But whenever Finn's not here, these questions take forever to be answered. All right. So obviously you were not going to answer. You guys are copying off of Finn. Finn answers it like that, no matter what it is. So yes, here's your chance. All right, we might have to just put this on a hiatus, and you have 7 more minutes to answer until the show's over. All right, but yes, the question one more time is, who was the first player to be named NBA MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and the NBA Finals MVP all in the same year? Good luck with the question, you guys. You have until the end of the show. All right, very, very, very much good luck. All right, Reese's Pieces, and we are now out. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's move on. We got again. You can answer anytime before the show ends. Open gym tomorrow night. We will have open gym tomorrow night. So luckily that I held it on there. Maybe I'll send out a message to everyone. I'll tell them during the actual Memorial Day weekend stuff. I don't know if people are out of town or whatever because school's out, time to vacation, right? I know for basketball players, school's out. It's time to play. School's out, it's time to play. It's time to get better. All right, check it. Between my dad's and mine, it's over 10,000 views. What are you talking about? Man, you're the least focused dude in the world, man. We're talking about views? Talking about practice? Anyways, 360 reverse layup, stuff that we did, that stuff that we're doing the following week. 1-on-2 escape is coming up as well. All right, stuff that we did last time. 3-on-3 cutthroat, 2-on-2 help side, 5-on-5 cutthroat. We didn't have it last time. But the stuff that we're doing for tomorrow, it looks like this. All right, 3-on-2, 2-on-1 break, 2-on-2 lateral is our pick and roll stuff, and then 5-on-5 cutthroat after that. So make sure you guys sign up for our open gym. I know we'll just, that we have games the next day, games the day before. I'm sorry that I offer too much basketball. I'm sorry that I offer too much basketball for those who are members, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, jeez, guys. I thought that we were ballers here. All right, yeah, so we have basketball on the day, basketball on the night, basketball in the morning, and then the basketball the next night too, because we have shooting still on. So heads up for all that stuff. Make sure you guys sign up for it, and don't take it for granted. All right, let's check our homework. Anyone posting homework? Connor Rush posting his clutch wins. I don't think he posts his loss. I don't think he posts losses. I think that's Connor's trick right there, is he posts just the wins, doesn't post the losses. Rohit posting something. BTL series, that's between the legs series. Mr. Clutch day 14. I don't even know what the Mr. Clutch stuff is. He's practicing the between the legs series. He likes that one a lot. That's good. I like it. If you like it, keep it up. Still waiting for someone because Noah is not posting the book. He says he was. At least admit that you aren't, Noah. That's all you have to do is be truthful with something. If Noah's still at his lying stage, that's not very good. All right. Anyways, let's check out the picture of the day. Picture of the day. Oh, yes. Luka lost. I don't know what happened. He was supposed to come back and win. It happens. So now I'm coming down to it, man. I do not want the Warriors to win, but I really don't want Boston Celtics to win. So now the team I'm going for is the Miami Heat, and it looks like they're not going to win. I don't know. We don't know. But what I would say is you can't put this team down. just on paper, it looks like Miami should not have a chance to win, but they are so gritty, and I believe that's again, I like them because that's what our whole program's about. I do love what they're about, like in a major, major way. I do believe some people just can't handle that with the whole like checking with the body fat, running during practice. They said that Doc Rivers, when he played for Pat Riley and for the Knicks, that it took 3 years off of his career and all this other stuff because, guys aren't supposed to try that hard. But I still admire what they're all about. That's honorable to me. That's honor. Playing your heart out is with honor. I really hope that they win, and if it happens to be them in the finals, not really Boston, but Boston kind of. Boston's pretty gritty as well, but Miami Heat is so gritty. If it's Miami and Golden State Warriors, it's basically new school basketball versus old school basketball, and that's exciting. But there's a very, very dangerous thing, very, very dangerous component to that. If Miami loses, people are going to be shooting so many more three-pointers than they even were before. I mean, the Warriors have already ruined basketball, man. It's because they can do things that you can't. It's like, when Michael Jordan was dunking, like just jumping from the free throw line, people didn't try to do that. But when Michael Jordan started jumping up, turning backwards, and throwing shots like that up, people definitely copied that. Could they do it? Nope. Only Michael Jordan can. And the same thing happened with the Warriors. People started shooting threes that they weren't meant to be shooting. Started shooting deep threes, and it was like, you can't shoot that. But, they got okay at it. But it got to the point where it's like, instead of just throwing up the backward stupid shot, you try dunking from the free throw line like Michael Jordan, airballing during games. So what I wanted to switch back. Because not everyone can be Stephen Clay. Not everyone can be that. Not everyone can jump from the free throw line like Michael Jordan. But everyone can work hard. Now, can they survive it for that long? I don't know. Maybe that's a supernatural thing too. But I think that this is the better chance. This is the one that crosses over to real life, where you can apply this to other things. Chucking up threes in real life is basically like going, I don't need to study, just write down whatever answers. It's kind of weird, all right? But I'm really pulling for the Heat because of that. But my second team that I would want to win, if the Boston Celtics make it, I'm going for the Warriors. Because I'm a Lakers fan. That's all that I got. Anyways, let's not forget that the quote of the day, no one got the trivia. The trivia answer was Akeem Olajuwon in 1994. He won the Defensive Player of the Year, the MVP, and the Finals MVP. No one got it, so that stays the same. But yes, the quote of the day is live as though it's impossible to fail. And I'm about to go to the Hopla Clinic now. And I will see y'all there if you happen to be showing up. Reese's Pieces, homies, cue my music.